Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here on the west side of Las Vegas, off of Vegas Drive. Just crossing Tenaya, T-E-N-A-Y-A, for our friends following along at home on your preferred map app. As we come up here to what I believe is Buffalo. We're now west of the US 95, Interstate 11, on a very warm day. Car reads 118 degrees. Now, of course, the airport reading is going to be much different than that. They have a bunch of washes all over town. The ones on the east side of town we've seen in many videos here on the Vegas Don channel. The ones on the east side of town, they tend to attract a lot of unhoused, unsheltered homeless folks. Whereas the ones out here, the washes out here on this side of town, you don't see that. That was Buffalo that we just passed back there. And now we've got some gated communities here. It's just so different. You come out here to the west side of town, and Howard Hughes played such a huge role in the development of this side of town, especially Summerlin, buying those tens of thousands of acres back in the day. He named it Summerlin because that was his grandmother's name. So we pass Cimarron. If you're new to the channel, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate you guys being here. Really appreciate you guys being here. So we come up here to Pueblo Vista. The Pueblo, it says there. The Pueblo at Summerlin. So we have entered the region of town known as Summerlin. And we have a lot of videos, especially on the west side of town out there in Summerlin, so feel free to check those out in our video library. We have almost 7,000 videos, most of them of Las Vegas, driving around and showing you the town, in addition to the glitz and the glamour of Las Vegas Strip and Fremont Street, if Fremont Street can be considered glitzy and glamorous. And here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Durango right here, major north-south artery. This is the northern terminus right here, but then it picks back up again north of here. You cannot rely on these roads to take you very far. There's very few of them that actually go from one end of town to the other. Charleston and Sahara, Lake Mead Boulevard, but Warm Springs Road will take you from one side of town to the other without interruption. But those are really the exceptions and not the rule. Las Vegas Sports Park over here, we got an indoor soccer park. Thank goodness it's indoor. You wouldn't want to be out here trying to play any type of outdoor sports right now in now it says 111 degrees. This is Rampart right here. So, shout out to David. Member David here on the Vegas Don channel. He helped correct me on that. So Owens/Vegas Drive, same road, terminates right here at Rampart. Very good stuff, David. Thank you so much. David used to live here, now lives up in the Northeast. That's quite a transition, certainly coming from here. But speaking of transitions, look at what we've got around us. Look at all the greenery here, right? Now that we're in Summerlin. What is going on here? Versus the east side of town. I'm telling you, the east side of town, the politicians, the powers that be, whomever, they do not like the east side of town. They just don't. They've done nothing to help increase the quality of life over there, beautify the area, nothing. They just don't care. And I had some folks comment and say, oh, well, that's because of the R word. And there's no evidence of that. So I'm not going to promote that. I just think they just don't care. They think, okay, yeah, those people, they're incorrigible and they're never going to change. So yeah, we don't really care about them. Whomever they are, irrespective of the R word. This is Lake Mead Boulevard. major east-west artery we just mentioned not too long ago. Also, please check out my wife's brand new channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. She deals with some spirituality and astrology videos. And even if that's not your thing, if you could still help us out, it would really mean a ton to us. So grateful for each and every single one of you. We cannot do this channel without you. Subscribing is totally free, no cost to you whatsoever. Membership, if you want to become a member, that's a different story in terms of cost, but check those out. Maybe there's a benefit to being a member in here that, like early access to videos. We get out and do a ton of videos, and then we try to put them up in advance so that our members can have early access to them, usually about a month out. So if it's something that you like to do, and I like to do it too, certainly on other channels that I watch on YouTube, because again, I don't watch cable TV. I don't have cable TV. I have not had cable TV since 2016. So I watch YouTube, and I found a bunch of channels, like content creators on there that I enjoy, and like being able to watch them and learn more than I already know. And that's the best part. But this town has a lot of intrigue. A lot of folks come from all over the place. More people came into the Las Vegas airport in the most recent year tally than they did in Miami. That's a big story. We don't have a beach, we don't have an ocean, but we had more people come through here. And we're a smaller town. I think we're the 40th largest TV market in the country versus Miami, Fort Lauderdale, which is like 16th. So we definitely have a lot of this guy's on a dirt bike. I don't know, that's a moped it looks like there. I don't know how fast that moped's gonna go. And the moped doesn't have a tag either. But I don't think they're required to have one if it's under 50 cc's. But 50 cc's, you're only gonna go about 30 miles an hour. Also, please check out my buddy Mike's video, Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. He does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos. That's VIDSFROMMIKE. Let's see how fast this moped goes here. Yep. As predicted. 347 a gallon over there for unleaded at the Sinclair. We'll go ahead and get around to him. He's actually up to 35. I wonder if he's had the pistons bored. Looks like he's doing about 40. Come up here to Vegas Valley. Correction, no, this is Majestic Valley. Oh, the Majestic Valley Avenue. And then you have the Y over here, the YMCA. City of Las Vegas Durango Hills Golf Course. Right there. And this, there's no offset from the roadway whatsoever. They just have the gates right there. So they have the little call box right there. If there's a line to get into that place, yeeks. I don't know why, who designed that one. But that, again, that's kind of the thing here in Vegas. It's just all kind of mishmashed together. It's like the developers come along to the politicians and say, here, I want to spend money. Let's get you reelected. And the politicians, of course, they're like, oh, yeah, let's do it. El Capitan Ranch over here on the right as we come up here to Gowan. G-O-W-A-N, again, for our friends following along at home on your preferred map app. Temperature outside reads 108, 108 degrees right now, so it's cooled off according to the car. Cinnamon Ridge right there on the right. Cinnamon and Jupiter here on YouTube. Orchard Ridge Avenue. Come up here to Gilmore. Named, of course, for Happy Gilmore. Just kidding. And the light up here ahead of us is green. Watch it change as that light here at Gilmore just slowed us down enough. Speed limit of 45. I am doing 45. This is Alexander Road right here. Wow, I was wrong. Usually that doesn't work that way. But there it is. Wow. Primrose Park at Summerlin. Luxury homes, it says. They're being advertised there. Adeline is the neighbor of this development over here. Hickam Avenue. Would like to thank you all again so very, very much for being here. We could not do this without you, and that's a fact. Please like and subscribe. Again, it's totally free to you. No cost, no charge, no nothing. We're going to make this left here onto Craig. But as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays right here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. We'll see you on the next one.